Hello, my name is Cade Meyer,
I'm Ian Lipka.
I'm Michael Ballantyne.
And I am Ethan McKenzie.
and we are some of the current team leaders in the Velovations enterprise. Velo is a bicycle-focused enterprise comprised of a group of students dedicated to combining our love for bicycles with our engineering abilities to create new, innovative components and accessories for the biking community. This year, Velovations was busy working on 4 different projects. The hub and frame teams are sponsored task projects, and the dropper post and heated contacts teams internally conceptualize their own projects. To start, we will dive in to learn more about the hub team. Voodoo Hubs was created 3 years ago when a tech alumni reached out to our enterprise for help. This year, our team up is made up of 5 mechanical engineering majors: myself, Max, Jack, Nick, Caleb, and Hayden. We've been working with our sponsor, Tony Senger, who is funding our project through Senger Innovations. Senger Innovations has a patent on a clutch hub design that needs some fine-tuning in order to someday reach the market. The design can possibly have many applications to be used simply as a clutch, like in a helicopter blade or motorcycle, but the end goal for Senger Innovations is to create a rear bike hub that is competitively priced in the high-end hub market, with near instant engagement and zero friction. This would target cyclists in competitive mountain and road biking. Achieving this goal will be a long process, but we have been happy to help along the way. This year, we have worked through a few different challenges. We wrapped up our work with a simplified, linearized, scaled-up version of the hub that we designed, manufactured, and professionally recorded to help investors better understand the technology. You can see some pictures from our final product videos. After that, we started working to design and manufacture a testing fixture that we can use for a formal design verification plan and report process. We would like to perform this DVP&R on our hub design and competing hubs in the market. As the semester is coming to an end, we have put together a design we are proud of, but we are sure it will need some fine-tuning. We have a big team this year, and it has allowed us to branch off a bit and also complete some on-the-fly FEA validation on various different spring configurations that Tony wants to experiment with for his recently manufactured prototypes. This has been a tough but interesting process for us and Tony alike. We have all learned a lot. We are looking forward to continuing to help Senger Innovations by completing more validation and design improvements to make sure this project gets to market.
Our third enterprise team is the dropper team. An important component to a mountain biker is the dropper seat post. This system replaces the seat post and allows the rider to quickly raise and lower the seat during a ride at the push of a button. Our enterprise formed a group, the Simple Dropper Team, which today includes 3 ME majors, Alex, Lewis, and myself, who share a goal of creating a more simple and affordable alternative than what is currently available today. With most commercial dropper posts being engaged using large springs, compressed air, or hydraulics, they can be expensive, between $200 and $400. The goal of the Simple Dropper Post is to capitalize on the market with an inexpensive and reliable product with a market cost of less than $100, targeting the mountain bikers who are not able to afford the luxuries of the current systems or who want to try out a dropper post without breaking the bank. Our dropper post is actuated by a push pin on the seat post. When this pin is pushed, gravity pulls the seat down and out of the rider's way. When the rider desires for the seat to be raised, they can easily reach down and pull the seat back into the extended position, and the pin will engage and lock the system. Most droppers have a mechanical or hydraulic wiring that runs through the bike, connecting to a lever on the handlebars, which gets costly and complicated for installation and maintenance. Beginning in fall of 2022, the team began the I-Corps program as part of MTU to gain insight on whether or not our project will be suitable to bring to market. Throughout the course, we began doing customer discovery interviews, which were with various types of users who were asked questions related to their biking experience. We also created a competitive map and a product ecosystem to better understand the market. The I-Corps program proved to be immensely helpful at understanding the market that our product exists in. This year, the dropper team made many improvements following our experience in the I-Corps program. After some feedback with outside consults, we believed that our design needed some revisions, so we embarked on a full redesign that would be made of aluminum. The goal of this redesign was to avoid some of the complicated features from our previous design that made it more difficult to machine. Our fully aluminum design was able to be manufactured and assembled in around 3 weeks, which was a major improvement over the 2 semesters that the previous design took. In future semesters, the team will be performing testing on the aluminum prototype to verify its functionality.
Our third enterprise team is the steel frame team. 3 ME majors, David, Cooper, and Ben, and 1 MET major, Ian, make up the steel team. Back in the fall of 2018, we were approached by Cleveland Cliffs and were asked to produce a mountain bike frame that would pass industry testing using their newly developed next tube steel tubing. Cleveland Cliffs' main goal is to prove the viability of their tubes for manufacturing bicycles. Next tube is lighter and stronger than the industry standard. It costs less than aluminum and titanium and boasts less environmental impact, with competitors' materials producing 5 to 10 more times CO2. Since 2018, the Velovations steel team has produced and tested 2 frame designs, both of which failed quickly under standardized cyclic loading conditions. The first frame was produced by Detroit Bikes, a custom manufacturer out of Detroit. The second frame was produced by Equinox Bicycle Works in Houghton. Currently, the Velovations steel team is working on version 3 of Next Bike. These past few semesters, the steel team has been honing in on a new joining method. With plenty of static and fatigue testing, we conclude that joining these tubes with epoxy is the strongest way to make this frame with this material. We are currently in a final fatigue testing phase with multiple epoxy joints, these joints having varying length and shape to find out which ones will surpass 50,000 cycles of fatigue loading. The next steps for the steel team will depend on how testing goes. The team will investigate and decide on which joint method provides the most strength. In hopes of building a frame that will pass fatigue testing, we are looking forward to what the future brings for the steel team and Cleveland Cliffs.
The fourth and final Velovations team is heated contact points or hot balls. This team includes 2 ME majors, Michael and Ryan, 2 EE majors, Jack and Rocco, and a material science major, Greta. The goal of this student ideated project is to create heated bicycle grips and a water bottle jacket that are powered by rechargeable batteries, allowing the user to extend their riding season into the colder months. While there are products currently available that are designed to keep the user's hands warm, they do not offer the aesthetics and ergonomics that some bikers desire, since the bar mitts add bulk and current heated grips have an external power source that needs to be attached to the bicycle frame. Similarly, there are products to keep water bottles insulated or prevent freezing for only a short time. However, those products do not regulate the temperature of the water to keep the water chilled. Last year, the team created a working prototype of the grip and mold, as well as the control circuit. The grip consists of resin 3D printed inner core, a layer of nichrome that acts as the resistive heating element, and a grip material, which is Flexit 40 casting resin. During the fall 2022 semester, the goals were to create a working prototype of the heated water bottle jacket and to create the circuitry for the heated grips in order to perform rider testing. While the team was able to create a prototype for the water bottle jacket, the team had issues with the sewing pattern due to improper needle size and worn fabric scissors. A battery case and charging circuit was created. The circuit changed as the year went on, with the final result being a series combination of the batteries and off-the-shelf charging and protective module. To alleviate the issues they ran into last semester, Hotballs made a goal to correct them during the spring 2023 semester. They were able to achieve most of them by reaching out to the local outdoor apparel company who allowed them to use their laser fabric cutter. The local company also gave tips on how to sew a tighter stitch pattern and seam. The team also continued on improving the core design by cutting down the amount of nichrome and focusing the bulk of the nichrome on the top half of the grip due to the majority of the rider's contact of the grip being on the top. The future of this product looks promising with just a few more milestones to reach. The structure of the grip is mostly finalized and will need to have the final version manufactured and tested. It is imperative that the electronics be minimized and fitted inside the grip in order to make this product different from the current heated grips on the market. For the heated water bottle jacket, there still needs to incorporate a method to secure the water bottle and a final placement on where the battery will be placed so it will not be damaged or get in the rider's way. Hotballs hopes to continue rider testing on the heated grips and start rider testing on the water bottle jacket next year and show it off as they hit the tech trails, fat bike in the snow, or on their commute to class.
Velovations is an enterprise open to exploring any projects that revolve around bike. We are proud of the work this year's 4 teams have done, and we look forward to what the future of Velovations has to offer. We look forward to seeing and speaking with you all at Design Expo. Thank you for taking the time to learn more about what we do here at Velovations.